To all the champions, do you dare to stand here? Represent your team. Represent your school. Make all Asia set its signs on you. The next chapter is here. A new legacy awaits. History starts now.
Welcome back, everyone, to the AUBL Competition 2025. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, alongside Taylor Chen in our third game of day 5 of this wonderful competition. It's quarterfinals day, or quarterfinal day, as they say, and already 2 teams have been knocked out of this competition. Both of them are from the People's Republic of China. We've got the University of Beijing and Shanghai Jiatong University. But no disrespect, I mean, they played really, really well, but unfortunately, their opponent was better, and that is high-performance sport. Taylor Chen.
Yeah, huge upset, so it's going to be quite an interesting crowd. And, you know, we have a really interesting lineup upon us, too. Yonsei University versus Etu Gen University. Now, Yonsei is not a scoring team. All of their wins, they've been less than 80 points. Now, they don't shoot that much either. They don't make boards. So, as I mentioned before, it might be a very defensive forward kind of gameplay today.
That's right. So, Yonsei University from the People's Republic of Korea, topping Group C, undefeated in this tournament, versus the crowd favorite of Etu Gen University, all the way from Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. When I say they are the favorite, don't forget, they were one of the first 2 teams that played the opening game of the competition. It was very tight. They won that game, and then they sent the second game, the one that they lost 90-79 to NCCU. They lost that, but not before overtime, 75-75 after 4 quarters of basketball, and then it was a big triple that was hit by their player, their star player, to send us to overtime. So a lot of people are backing them, even though their record is 1-1. And they bring a great brand of basketball, Taylor.
They're just absolutely so much fun to watch. Again, with Mongolian basketball, there's very little public information out there. But, you know, to swing back to that game against延世大学, you know, it was a bummer that they lost, but incredible fight that they fought. I mean, you know, their star player, Batar Erdin, he got knocked out within 2 minutes of the gameplay. And Tushig Elbek, the player that you mentioned, he scored a record 18 points in the 4th quarter to save that game, forcing themselves into OT. They just kind of petered out. You know, they really lost energy, only scoring 4 points in OT.
Yeah, I think they were gassed. A lot of them were cramping up. Tushig Elbek, he got 31 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals before that game went to as 4 quarters of basketball was finished. And then they just didn't have the gas and the petrol to fight it out against a very talented NCCU team who are in the Final Four of this competition. So we'll find out on Instagram a little bit later, on our AUBL Instagram, on who plays who. But this game, look, Taylor, I'm excited about this. I'm expecting a lot of shooting.
I think it's going to be very different styles. I mean, like I mentioned before, Yonsei is more defensive forward, but we'll see who needs to adapt to which team. You know, we have two players that I want to bring up from Yonsei University. Lee Hae-sul, game one, player of the game, scored 21 buckets, 1 assist, 2 steals. And then the other day, game 6, roles were reversed. Lee Jun-young was one player of the game, 20 points and 7 assists. But again, close margin wins for the team from Republic of Seoul, Korea.
So one thing that the players of just the two Korean teams, Kongguk and Yonsei University, they taught us what to say. If they hit a big shot, we have to say na-isil shot, which means in Korean, good shot. So they want us to say that. So if we say that on the commentary, we are respecting, shall I say, the Korean basketball culture. Time for a quick breather, our first breather of the game. But when we come back, we will have more information about these two teams and how it's about to go down today on AUBL 2025.
Get ready for team introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our fans online and on sea. Thank you. This is AUBL 2025 quarterfinal. Yonsei University versus Erdogan University. Let's get it started. 女士们、先生们，这里是 AUBL 2025四分之一决赛，延世大学对阵俄图根大学的比赛现在开始。接下来，让我们欢迎对阵双方。Now let's welcome the athletes first. Let's welcome Team Erdogan University. Number 1, 1号 Amar. 2号 Number 2 Young Shouter. 4号 Number 4 Java Shapin. 接下来欢迎5号 Number 5 Bosch Bogo. 6号 Number 6 Monkar Butter. 9号 Number 9 Abaya. 12号 Number 12 Shijiku. 20号 Number 20 Tushi. 22号 Number 22 Uskubaya. 23号 Number 23 Butter Odaba. 24号 Number 24 Paul Archer. 25号 Number 25 Big Neil. 主教练 The Head Coach Bayan Shak. 助理教练 Assistant Coach Anar. And now let's welcome Yonsei University. 接下来一起来欢迎延世大学1号 Number 1 Lee Hei So. 2号 Number 2 Gong Taehyung. 3号 Number 3 Gu Song Tae. 5号 Number 5 Lee Chu Yong. 6号 Number 6 Kim Song Woo. 7号 Number 7 Lee Taehyung. 8号 Number 8 Lee Byung-yun. 9号 Number 9 Lee Yi-jin. 10号 Number 10 Hong Sang-min. 11号 Number 11 M Song-woo. 13号 Number 30 Kam Ji-hyun. 14号 Number 40 Wing Jung-sun. 17号 Number 70 Kam Hee-jung. 23号 Number 23 Lee Kri-tae. The Head Coach 主教练雍厚君. Assistant Coach 助理教练枪 Jae-min. Now let's shake hands.
The announcement of the players, but the player of the game towards the end, which leaves everybody in excitement and what's to come. Our referees today, Chief Rian Kanesh, Andrew Goodman, and Alan Moronila. America, Canada, and Philippines unite to blow the respective whistles for a fair game. And the Etugen team, number 5, number 20, to Shig, number 9, and the others to go, Potbaya, and then 5, 9, 11, 6, and 10 for the Yonsei University team. Han Sung-oh, Hu Sang-min, Yi Yu-jin, King Sung-oh, and Yi Ju-young. And 1 minute and 15 seconds away. One stays, one goes. That's how it works. Very, very simple. We've got Hakuo University in the Final Four after beating Beijing Jet the game before this. And the first game of today was NCCU of Chinese Taipei defeating the Shanghai University team. So 2 teams are in the Final Four tomorrow. Another 2 teams will be joining them. Who will it be? And then we've got another game after this to decide the numbers. It's mathematics. It's nothing personal. It's all business. But it gets very, very emotional if you don't pick up the W. Taylor Chen.
Yeah, absolutely. When we saw in the beginning of the Beijing and Hakua game, tensions were running really high. Everybody was really running on high octane energy, and again, a lot of physicality in that first game. Again, we swing back to Yonsei University and Etugen. You see number 5, Barzbal Batar Erdin, rocking the transparent mask just to protect his face. He got a gnarly knock to the face playing Zhengzhou University. Had to have stitches, and don't look too close, let's just say.
Yeah, it was, I got a vision of it when I was picking up a bottle of water just now. We met at the changing room. He came up to me and gave me a big hug and said, thanks for everything that you and I are doing for the broadcast. And I really, really appreciate it, guy. And I said, you know, I'm just glad to see that you're playing well, and make sure that you eat porridge and ice cream and don't eat
Through a straw.
Don't eat steak. But so Etugen and Yonsei, they'll jump it up once again.
Don't reset the clock.
Yonsei on the drive from the baseline, out. Yonsei bounces it, takes the shot, and Etugen rebound and go.
Sanda Gorge's first board. And we finally see Barzbal Batar Erdin return to the game. He's their assist leader for the team, and stuck. He lobs it upwards, a little bit desperate shot.
Thought there was too many steps there, but that was just me. I mean, Andrew, Rian, and Alan know much, much better, but Andrew Goodman, our Miami referee, blows it down because of a pushing foul. And inbound with 17 seconds to go. They've got some pretty sharp shooters on this Yonsei team. In the lane, on the spin, up top, launches, hits the front iron, doesn't go down.
And here comes Barzbal Erdin driving down right in the middle, loses handle, kick out is a reset.
Oh.
But there is hand in the cookie jar. Here he comes, breakaway lay-in, and that's how we start this game. Yonsei 2-0.
Ang Sang-yu with the 2.
So we come back to Etugen's side. They are the away team wearing the white. And here is Elberg. And you see Yonsei University packing the paint, not allowing, trying to not allow any dribble penetrations through. They know that that is the Etugen's strong suit.
Good defense by Yonsei, I must say.
Starting from the baseline, Tushig Elbig from the baseline, going to start off with 7 seconds left. Ooh, they missed just a couple of seconds. He could have made the uncontested shot, but he got denied entry by number 11, An Sung-woo.
Great defense, bounce pass, dish, out, fires. Hits the front iron again.
You know what, honestly, I would have liked to see Tsang-min make that shot. It could have been uncontested. as Etugen still has yet to make score. And here comes Erdine with a skip pass. There we go, right down the middle. Wide open for Bindaria Sandagorj.
I call him Spider-Man because he's so long and gangly and he likes that name. So 2 apiece. Etugen with the high screen. Etugen in the lane. Out. Corner. Still can't. They're just misfiring at the moment. They're getting some decent open looks, Yonsei, but still can't put them away. And that's why the coach going up to them saying, look, you got to be calm and collected. You got to put that away. What a move right there by Sandagorj. He's one of the best, in my opinion anyway. He's one of the best players in this tournament. Inbound, 14 seconds to go. Redirects. Thinking about another triple or triple effort. From the outside. Tried to cross. That's good. Pretty good defense there by Otbaya for a big man who doesn't move very fast. He's applying that pressure. Let's look at this. Yeah, but unfortunately his hand touched a little bit of the elbow of the Yonsei player, and straight away the Etugen team make a change, and Otbaya, who's they're probably the only, well, he's there 1 or 2 bigs really. Yonsei off the screen, rolls to the rim, but they give up a 3. They take a 3. Effort, no go.
100% effort, but 0 baskets. 2 all. Erdine bringing it back. Yonsei trying to make those 3s, but keep misdialing there. They're 0 for 4. And at the wing, Tushik Elbeg about to launch a missile, but they call offensive foul on number 25, Bindaria Sandagorj. He was ready to take the charge. Oh, you see the arms being tangled up. That's actually Usuk Bayar Otkon Bayar.
2 apiece, and a bit careless, but early days yet. Like Taylor said at the top of the show, not a super high scoring team based on their first 2 games, Yonsei, but they know how to get it done. They're not a pretty team, but again, effective. Around, up, takes the long 2, knocks it in.
There you go, that's how you do it.
That's right, Yonsei University with the deuce.
Yeah, the Yonsei player funneled through and then ran the bait and switch with a kick out. So well done on the men in blue, and out of bounds, it is still Etugen ball.
That was smart by Yonsei's King Sung-oh. He just slapped the ball off a player of Etugen, but Rian said, nah, there was contact there, so Etugen inbound.
Elbeg from the parking lot nails a 3.
That's a good shot.
All right, that's how they get started for Etugen.
Well, that too many steps. Yep, too many steps, too much dance. And that will be Etugen ball, and that Etugen triple by Tushik Elbeg earlier just rose and connects on a 3.
Yeah, that was the man of the hour playing against Sunzu University, hitting the buzzer beater 3 to force OT. Here comes Sandagorj, and that dribbles out of bounds back to Yonsei.
Yonsei with a good press here and there just to really apply the defensive pressure on the Etugen team. Pushing it up the floor. Gotta stretch it. They want a 3, they go for the 3. Another missed one. They haven't landed a triple as yet.
Tushik Elbeg springs under his feet, goes high for the board, and here comes Erden forcing the bucket in. But
Here they
no
come.
good.
Quick break. Gotta pass it and gives it away.
Ooh, a turnover. Here comes. It's 3-2 Etugen, and they draw a foul off of number 6, Kim Sun-woo.
Yep, there's the slap, and in many ways that was a good foul because they were beaten to the tin. So 21 seconds on.
Man, I've seen plenty of players play with those face masks. They certainly look very uncomfortable. That pass gets intercepted, and back to Yonsei it goes.
Yonsei attacks the 10, yes! And they get some production from a layup.
Yeah, it's a turnover touchdown for Yonsei. It's going to be one of their game strategies up against Etugen. And forcing them out on the perimeter. Tushid Elbeg trying to make entry. There's the scoop. Too strong, and he will be at the line.
That was a good move. That was a really, really good, calm, collected move. Let's look at this again. On the spin. Yep, feet shifting. That's why the referee called the foul. And the foul committed by Hung Sang Min, that man right there.
Yeah. And that was not Tushig Elbeg. It is number 22, Otkon Bayar. He is at the line. Makes the first bucket. And that ties the score up, 6-all. And they're 2 for 2.
Low-scoring game at the Binjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou. Got it. Recovery. Needs the pass. Turnover. Outlet pass.
Successful trap there. Here comes Tushig Elbeg. Kick out to Erdin, and he tries to drop in the 3, but there's no answer.
Yonsei, transition. Looking, they're itching to shoot for 3s, and Rian calls it. And it will be a foul and 2 shots coming out for Yonsei. And this will be Sung Yu, who will go to the line for 2 shots.
Bayer Munk's big shove in the shoulder will lead him to the bench.
Leading scorer in this game for the Yonsei team with 6 points. Actually, he's the leading scorer. He's got 5 points now. He just hit his 5th point. He is the leading scorer in this game, actually. That's how low scoring it is. Currently, 2 out of 2. And well done to An Sung-oh.
Won't be the lowest it won't be the lowest scoring quarter if they surpass 9 points. As we get started back in, there's the downhill drive, setting the pick and roll, but they're gonna have to reset thanks to Tushig Elbeg. Thank you very much.
Yes, how you say thank you in Mongolian is Bayela. Out. Oh, deflection.
There's a steal. Come back to it. A long skip, hop, and the beautiful lay-in. Put back in. And that is all thanks to number 22, Otgon Bayar.
A 4-0 run by Etugen. Good D. Out. No look pass. No look pass. Shoots for 3. Bang! Now that's what you say. Naisul shot, which means good shot in Korean.
Yonsei making their first 3. They kind of struggled a little bit early on in the quarter. 0 for 4 for at 1 point. Erdin at the top. It's patient with it. Drive in with foul. Call on Lee Yu-jin.
And both teams are huffing and puffing. Nice spin move as he tried to do the extended layup over the bigger Yu-jin, but took some contact and some key substitutions being made for the Yonsei team.
See how uncomfortable that mask is. As soon as he gets at the line, he slips it upwards to his head.
I would hate playing with a mask. That would be so out of your comfort zone. It's not funny.
I've heard too many complaints about it. Statistically speaking, you know, I've seen numbers. Their numbers drop with a face mask on.
Oh yeah, I mean you're sweating constantly and it's itchy.
Yeah, itchy, and the condensation, you actually can't even see through it.
Exactly. Yonsei up top. Trying to redirect. Good screen, but it wasn't a kickball. So here comes Etugen. They keep it alive.
Yep, staying alive, and here's an uncontested rainbow that hits the rim. Good save by Elbeg. And here comes Oton Bayar with a bucket. Too strong, and here comes Yonsei.
Scrappy by both teams. Yonsei, wing, back out, swing, drive, bounce. Thought about the fadeaway. Gives it a go for a 3. Back high in and gets the bouncing in. Naisil shot, lucky shot for the triple to tie it all up.
Yeah, beat the alarm too. Oh, and there's the ball batted around between two. And there is the lay-in thanks to Liu Jin.
Good steal that led to the score. Liu Jin and Mr. Masked Man brings it up.
What was that movie, The Masked Man?
The Masked Assassin or the Mask of Zorro or something like that.
And from the top, Tushig Elbeg tries to answer back. Ball gets batted. Oh, Yonsei putting him in the spins behind the back pass. But the whistle comes and free throws are given. That's a foul call on Etugen's Tushig Elbeg.
Social media team, cut this up. This is some pretty good, very entertaining basketball right here. Yep, don't look at me. Look at the ball. And upstairs he went and he got, well, stripped of it, but illegally anyway. So
you don't see much of the flair for the dramatics from this particular team, but when you do, it's fun.
It's really good fun.
It's just too bad they didn't get it in.
Yeah, that would have been a cool moment for our content team and our fans, actually, our viewers who are watching this. And thank you, everyone, for if you're a supporter of the AUBL. There's about less than 19,000 followers at the moment on Instagram and growing and trending. So thank you for supporting us. Don't forget, there's big plans for the league to just keep growing and growing. A pair of free throws hit, and that is by Keng Chi Han.
And Etugen, only behind by 2 possessions, finds an uncontested, wide open Zorgot. That couldn't land the corner shot.
Here comes Yonsei racing. Oh, stopped in that tracks in the lane. That's a blocking foul. Ouch, that has to hurt. I think that was a hit on the hip.
Not smart at all. He also made a heavy shoulder shove earlier, so a second personal foul. Nothing personal. He doesn't seem that kind of aggressive player, but just not really smart on his end.
18-14, 2 minutes to go. Quite a long quarter, actually. So the amount of fouls that were called, and yes, everyone, the air condition works, but they're still sweating. That's how hard they're working, you know, working in transition to get up and down the court. And I must say, Yonsei are the better defensive team currently, and they've got some good points from steals and turnovers, forcing Etugen into turnovers. 2-possession game, and Yonsei about to bringing on Lee Byung-yup, and to the bench is Kim Sung-woo.
Yonsei now running full court on Erdane. So you see the personal fouls, 7 for Etugen, 3 for Yonsei. Yonsei crawling up. And they're swinging the pendulum. Here's the curl in for Batar Erdine. And he's drawing fouls left and right. And Yonsei not having a solution for number 5.
Well, he's very, very hard to guard, seriously.
Yeah. He's slippery like a salamander.
Yeah, I like that one. Batar Erdine, he has played extremely well in this tournament, and he's got a very good reputation back at home in Mongolia. I've commentated on tournaments with him before, and he just brings it all the time.
Yeah, and just a reminder, him as well as Tushig Elbeg play in the same Mongol Ulaanbaatar Broncos team, and they just recently won the league's championship title. So brings quite a bit of legitimacy into Etugen University.
1:30 to go. Looking, aiming, shooting, not scoring. Oh, good hustle for the rebound. I really, really love Tushig Elbeg. Oh, he's so small. He's not scared just to go up with the bigger guys,
right,
and contest those rebounds.
He's fast like a gazelle, and he jumps like Tigger. Like he's some kind of odd hybrid beast. But unfortunately, that leads to a turnover here.
Layup is good. And Lee Byung-yup, that's another basket from a turnover from Etugen. They've got to protect the ball better, Tay.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Etugen is really aggressive with the ball, but that comes with high risk of creating turnovers and risky passes there. See the kick out. So risky pass there. Here's the drive in. The reverse is too strong, out of bounds. Yonsei ball.
They can just, I mean, one of their strengths is sharp shooting. If they can just get some decent open looks and some sweet spots, which they love doing. I mean, not just in this tournament, but, you know, that's kind of their DNA. And they will be okay. But currently, they're trailing by 6, 2-possession game. Yonsei not playing fantastically either, but a bit more clinical. Whipping it around the perimeter earlier on the spin, release, corner, fire, bang! Yes, indeed, another Na-Isil shot for the 3.
Yeah, they're running that motion offense, working out in their favor in that possession. 25 seconds left, regulation 16 for Etugen's right now. And they set up a trap, another turnover and touchdown for Yonsei University.
Lee Pyong-yup got that with the steal and the score on fire right now.
Yeah, Yonsei University playing a lot faster and quicker than expected as here's a wide open lane. A dribble drive down is number 6, Monkbatar Shogar.
I noticed the clock just ran there. They should have stopped that.
Yeah.
But, anyway, that's not my call. So
what do we know?
a little bit. So bounce. Let's watch the highlights right here. But currently, Yonsei University, they are profiting off the mistakes of Etugen. Too many turnovers in that first period, and that's why the boys from the People's Republic of Korea have the lead 27-18. And as we've seen from the highlights here, that man right there playing very uncomfortably, even though he's playing with passion. He's playing with a lot of heart. He's playing with a lot of grit. But Etugen, they're a good team. I don't think this is not who they are, but at the moment they trail Yonsei University 27-18. Looking at the stats, 3 3-pointers for Yonsei, 2 2-pointers for Etugen. But yep, apart from that, it's relatively quite tight there, Tay. Relatively, but those turnovers.
Yeah, the turnovers turnovers that convert to points. I mean, if Yonsei is cashing those in, and it's hurting Etugen. But look, I mean, this could be reminiscent of Etugen's first game against Nippon Sports University. It was a very slow start on both ends, but Etugen really cleaned up their act, and you know they took over the win. And you know, early goings in this game, this is a team that they're not familiar with. And just a reminder, Yonsei has 2 whole days of rest, as opposed to most of the teams having just a 1-day turnover.
And the stats coming in, Etugen with 8 turnovers and Yonsei with 5. Rebounds-wise, it's 8-11. And field goal shooting percentage is 56% for Yonsei and 29% for Etugen. But there you can see that was a bad pass and led to a very, very simple layup basket. But anyway, early days yet. And Etugen has the talent to switch it up, and can they make more runs and protect that ball a whole lot better? There's number 25, Sandak Gorge, with 2 points. I call him Spider-Man. They've got the package. 27-18, down 9. Key strengths of Mongolian basketball: shoot the tin. So they need to shoot the tin and not lose the tin. Or not lose the package, shall I say, to put it in the tin.
Bad communication there. You had an Etugen player going for the downhill drive, but he wasn't even looking, and they already passed it on to him, getting another turnover. Ooh, that looked like a travel to me, but Etugen gets the rebound. Back to the white it goes.
From the outside, up top of the screen from Spider-Man. Great screen by Spider-Man. On the wing, another screen by Spider-Man in the lane. Would need some help, but he goes himself and banks it in for the transaction. Nicely done by Batarden Bayarmuk.
A good body bump into the Yonsei player, showed control and managed to get the basket. Yonsei now coming in from the right, rotating now in the middle, loses handle of the ball. Still manages to recover, trapped in the corner, and here comes Etugen.
Taste of their own medicine. They should have gone for the 3. Fires! Bang! Tassa high, which means delicious in Mongolian. Serving up a 3.
Good way to start the second quarter. Now just behind 2 possessions, Yonsei. There's a switch, setting up the pick and roll. Here's another, there's a drag screen. Now the downhill drive, and that's gonna whirlpool in for and one.
Got sucked in, really sucked in there. And that's what they're disappointed about. Let's have a look at this. Yep, gives up the 3, and he was late. And help defense not there, and it just put it up and in and took the contact.
It's his first field goal. Made 2 shots at the free throw line in the first.
These guys hardly ever miss the Korean players. Etugen right now switching it up between the point guards. And if you want consistency, you need a good point guard in the lane. This man can play point guard, and he draws the foul. And referee Andrew says, hand check, 2 shots, goes to the line. And that will be the, like this guy reminds me of some sort of a Mighty Mouse because he's small in size, but got a massive motor and a heart. I would hate to take him on in a basketball game. He would run rings around me.
Oh, he'd be trouble for anybody, really. He's probably just getting started in this game.
Tushik Elbek with the point. And can he make it 2 out of 2? He's the team captain of this team. 10 points already. 3 of 4, 2 rebounds, and gets it in.
Yeah, it's still a game. Still early goings in the second quarter. And we got number 1 popping up, Ihe Sul. And they reset from out in the perimeter. He goes in solo, too strong. More fouls coming for Etugen. And it's on Bayer Munk again. It's his 3rd personal foul. He's in quite a bit of foul trouble. Again, he really lacks control and defense, just making these really unnecessary hard contacts, even just a gentle little touch to the hand.
Yeah. I mean, the intent was good.
Yes. It was just too many of the mistakes similar to each other at that. But they get some relief. Lee Yu-jin does not get the first free throw. All right, 1 for 2. Hits it to the bank.
Take the selfies and put it on Instagram and say, hey, and tag AUBL on the drive. Hand off by Spider-Man. Spider-Man open. Spider-Man, oh. And they went in for the steal, but there was way too much contact there by the Lee Pyong-yop. Let's look at that. Yep. He went, there's good intent to try to steal.
Yeah.
Step in for the steal, but there was just
everybody lost balance.
Yeah, it went all over each other's body, so not good, but 14 seconds, plenty of time. And yeah, he's saying sorry to his bench because of the amount of fouls he's committed. Controlling in the lane, push shot, gets the bounce off the back iron, and it's in. It's only a 4-point ball game, Taylor.
Yeah, I like how hard that the couple of Etugen players are pushing in to make entry into the paint. So we saw that, 2 against 1 there. So good stuff from Etugen. And they kick out. They reset. Ooh, offensive foul immediately. No hesitation there. There you can see Kang Ji-hoon will get that foul. Yonsei with 3, Etugen with 2 team fouls in the quarter.
That was because of the illegal screen. So now Etugen need to take advantage because Yonsei are sort of a bit wobbly at the moment. So got to take advantage. If they can hit a big shot, then they're very close to the team from the People's Republic of Korea. In the lane, don't lose the ball. Still hangs on to it. Turns. Bounce, doesn't get it in. Who can pick it up? Upstairs. Yes! Nice layup by Tushik Elbek.
Yeah, Etugen can come back. They can creep and crawl and become a nuisance for the opposing team, and it's exactly what they're doing. Only behind by 2 points now. Tushik Elbek now logging in 13, and there's a long 2. Quick answer back from their star player, Hong San-min.
Getting it down. They need to move a bit quicker in transition because this Yonsei team know how to track. Good bullet pass. Drive. Stuck. Oh, turnover. Here come Yonsei. Can they profit off this turnover? Launches. Iron. Collide. Here come Etugen. Got to protect. Now, can they connect? They're looking. Spider-Man. Posting. Just securing off the fake. And referee says nope.
I don't know. I see a little bit of theatrics coming from number 25, Sonda Gorge.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you because I was like, what was that all about? So
yeah. Again, just a reminder, no IRS for the AUBL tournament.
Almost a deflection, but he's got it. Drive, almost a double team. Blows by, extended layup. Can he get the rebound? And who does it come off? No, it's still going to be Etugen. 3.5 seconds to go though, so you got to move pretty quickly and not waste any time. Try with them. I'll try to bring in a shooter. No, but no shooting yet. It's going to be a timeout. They're going to talk about it. Both sets of players to the bench. It has been much, much better for Etugen, Taylor.
Yeah, absolutely. Now it's the pendulum swung over to Etugen's side. They were converting Yonsei's turnovers into points. As we overlook Yonsei again, there are the home team wearing the blue kits, Etugen in white. They got their head coach Yoon Hoo Jin, and on the other side, Etugen's head coach Bayar Scott Adon Batar.
Well done on the pronunciation, by the way.
Listen, Mongolian names are not easy. As we take a look at some of the moving highlights here.
And grabs it, bounces it. I really feel that if they can get some better open looks from the outside, get certain shooters into the game, because Yonsei are just trying to outrun Etugen. 13 points for Tushi Galbek. No surprise. 3 rebounds, 1 steal. He's just trying to motivate his team to go for 3.5 seconds on the shot clock. So this will be catch, swing, and shoot, I think. And I think they've drawn up a play. Can they execute this? Almost cross court.
Risky pass. How's that face mask?
Yeah, I just felt that they should have done a lot better than that. This is quite an intelligent team, in terms of basketball IQ, this Etugen team.
Well, it was a play drawn up by the coach, and perhaps he didn't find any good looks in that instance. And we have shot clock at 10 seconds to go. There's a downhill drive, rejected.
Turnover. Now Etugen shooting for 3. Ooh, almost, but gets his own miss. He's in trouble. He's a bit stuck. Needs some help. Trying to go forward. Trying to sell the foul. Oh, theatric and effective as he gets the 2 to drop to make this a 2-point ball game. That's number 22. That is Usuk Bayar Otkong Bayer.
That was a shot made from a wing and a prayer. I didn't think that would make it through. But Yonsei quick to fire back. That's number 9, Lee Ju-yin.
Every time that Etugen get really, really close, they just step up with a shooter.
Right. No runs allowed, really.
Yeah, so I think that's something that they have to discuss at halftime, which is not super far away if you're Etugen. Look, guys, you gotta, quickly go into the next play. You can't let them just do that because you're just giving up easy baskets for them. But at the line, they take off the mask and that has to hurt.
Don't want to say that that's the reason why not getting those free throws in or not getting those good passes, but they certainly don't help.
And 1 out of 2 for Barsbol Batar Erden.
Trying to find the pass to Min leads to a turnover once again.
Good block, drive. Needs some help though. Screen, drive, corner, redirects. Looking for a way through. Needs the screen. There's the screen. He rolls to the rim. He needs to pass. Oh, he turned it over.
Good support by Yonsei defense. Look away. Pass leads to free throws. And on the floor, looks grimacing a little, but you know, it's a gnarly fall, so just takes a second. That's a foul on Zorgit. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. That looked to be number 9, Lee Yu-jin. See, great peripheral vision finding Yu-jin.
That was a good attempt for the chase down block.
Ooh, a little too hard there.
Yeah, Tujen would not complain on that one. They'll say, please do more of that.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly won't complain. Yonsei University, their free throw average is 71% at the line. And the man on the screen, he's logged in 6 points so far in this match. Again, win or go home or stay at the hotel and commiserate.
They need salad and sun-dried tomatoes. So here they go. And some rice.
Ben's favorite thing at the cafeteria, at the dining hall.
Absolutely. Bring on the dressing, but from the outside, Etugen now down by 5, off the cross, drives, dish. Oh, that's how you make Mongolian sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, that's really unselfish basketball run by Erdine. I mean, he could have made the bucket easily, and just like that, Etugen brings it backwards to their side. Yonsei's turnover here.
Too many turnovers for Yonsei. Now, jab, protect, bounce, upstairs, yes! What a run by Etugen. High fives all around. They have made this a one-point ball game by playing good team basketball. Timeout call by Yonsei coach. That run scaring the life out of him. He said he's got to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, Barsball Batar Erdine, he's been serving these dishes. He's not scoring that much today so far. I mean, he's getting these free throw opportunities, but what's really benefiting the Etugen team right now is him finding his players and having a good eye overall of the backcourt.
Now this is the runs that Etugen wants to hit Yonsei with. Yonsei didn't hit them with runs because they were just pressing and getting Etugen to turn the ball over, but they protected the ball a lot better. They've gotten to key players. There you go. Unselfish, pump fake, kiss glassing in. And I think if they can do a little bit of that, we've got 3.5 minutes-ish before the end of this half, and they can probably maybe hit the front or just keep it at this level in terms of the lead, then yeah, all good.
Both teams calling one timeout in this quarter. And Yonsei finally utilizing it with 3 minutes, 27 seconds left on the clock. And Etugen getting back on the court, and crew chief is always cajoling Yonsei to return. It's Yonsei ball now.
3:27, Yonsei, here they come. Taylor Chen.
Back at it again. Etugen now close behind. Might catch up to Yonsei. It's now 37-36. Oh, too close. Elbreg was quick to catch his man, and they get a board.
They zoned it a bit. They forced him to shoot. Fires. Oh, but rebound. So they will go again. Bad pass. And still Etugen ball.
Yeah, the ball grazes over Lee Chae-hung's fingers.
10 seconds on the shot clock, 2:55 to go. Holds it, gotta watch that clock, posting up. Can he turn? Gotta take the shot now. Yes, swishes the jumper, and they are in front. Etugen, but not for long.
Again, just when they catch a break, Yonsei is quick to answer back. There is no misstyle from the men in blue. But, oh, just like that. Oh, they could have responded just as quick. And here's the shot, and it's good for number 1, Lee Hae-sul.
And you leave a man wide open, he'll punish you. And all of a sudden, from hitting the front to being down by 4, they've got to be consistent, Etugen. They've got to play two-way basketball. They can't take a holiday every time they take a shot. Etugen, lost the handle. And the referee stops everybody in their tracks. And is he okay? The masked man, Barsbol Bat-Erden.
Yeah, he could definitely use a break. I think he's done for the rest of the quarter. He needs to collect himself, get a break from that silly mask. Had the lead just for 5 seconds. And just like that, Yonsei said, no, no, no.
I was laughing because I was like, yeah, they've like, how could you be so slack on defense?
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely need to adjust. Can't be complicit. 9 seconds left. Didn't feel confident about entering from the lane. Step back for Lee Hae-sul for the buzzer beater. No good.
Etugen just slowing it down a little bit. Now they stick on the accelerator on the gas. Backpedaling a little bit. They want to set it up. Oh, good D. Very, very good pressing defense right there by Lee Ju-young. These guys, they're so pesky in terms of their defense. Yonsei University, People's Republic of Korea, inbound, double team, redirects, posting up. He's got traffic in front of him.
Hand in the cookie jar. There's a cookie monster there in Lee Ju-young. And just like that, Etugen calls for timeout. Let's take a look at that replay. Turnover converts to baskets for Yonsei University. Too easy, too even.
And that's something they will have to quickly address. But Etugen, they're also a strong fourth quarter team. So if they get in a real hole, they will just launch Mongolian three-point missiles. And you know one thing about Mongolian players, when they're under pressure, they shoot better. You know, that's one thing I observe about them. So not just in the male competition, but in the female category as well. And that was one of the reasons the women's 3x3 team came second at the World Cup, the 3x3 World Cup, which was won by the Netherlands recently.
Oh my goodness, they are just so fun to watch.
Amazing.
That 3x3 team.
Yes, the warrior, led by the Warrior Princess.
Yes. It's really incredible to watch Mongolia 3x3 and them. They're trying really hard. They're using that money that they get from 3x3 to really invest in 5x5 now. So again, we're seeing that pay in dividends as the Ulaanbaatar Broncos. They won their first title, and you have these star players in Etugen University.
Lee Ju-young, 7 points. Down by 6. What can Etugen run with just over a minute to go? Any basket will do, but do not turn the ball over, please. It's painful seeing players turn the ball over because, these are good athletes. And turnovers hurt your confidence. Attracting a double team. Spider-Man, he's in trouble. He's on a double team too. Gotta protect. Rise and shoot. Yes! Sticks it in for the 3 by the little man. Buzzball, Butter, Erden. Sorry, that's Tushik Elbeck. My bad. Check that.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's still great to see Etugen not afraid of making those tough baskets. I mean, that was definitely a contested shot. And here comes Yonsei's 3. Does not fall, but bodies hit the floor like bowling pins.
Here they come. Can they tie it up? Out. Fake. Got it. Good defense. Yonsei earlier. As Etugen got stuck. Etugen in the lane. Pump fake. Out. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Runner gets the bouncing in. 1 point ball game. Amazing runner right there. Etugen University.
Yeah, I love the intensity Tushig still has over the team. He's really leading this team onwards to close the gap right now. It's only a 1 point lead Yonsei has.
So a good fight back by Etugen University after trailing by 9 points at the end of the first period, 27-18. And then they put good numbers up, and halftime, Yonsei University, People's Republic of Korea 44, Etugen University from Mongolia 43. And we're very even in the three-point scoring departments, but the rebounds, Etugen 20.
Yeah, we see, again, just talking about the tenacity that Etugen has. They're going to be aggressive, you know, springing high for those rebounds. I mean, you got the likes of Tushig Elbek. He's shooting, he's getting these boards, he's finding his men. So that's heavily contributing their come up from the first quarter, which was pretty underwhelming start for them. But again, they can slowly chip away and they can grind.
Okay, everyone. See you later.
To all the champions, do you dare to stand here? Represent your team. Represent your school. Make all Asia set its sights on you. The next chapter is here. A new legacy awaits. History starts now. To all the champions, do you dare to stand here? Represent your team. Represent your school. Make all Asia set its sights on you. The next chapter is here. A new legacy awaits. History starts now.
What a close game we have for you between Etugen University and Yonsei University. Only 1 point separating these two teams. And it is Yonsei who only lead by 1 point after a very, very much improved second period for the Etugen team, who went on a run, scoring 25 points in that second period compared to Yonsei's 17. Taylor Chen.
Yeah, we talked about it before. Yonsei is not really a high-scoring team, but Etugen allowed 27 points. That's the most they've scored in a single quarter. So Etugen, managed to turn it around, and they applied that pressure that Yonsei has on defense. They've been very pesty, but you know what? Etugen came back and they pickpocketed 8 steals over Yonsei University. But it's about sticking with it and trying to commit even less turnovers in the second half.
That's right. So I think both teams, the learning curve from the first period, especially, Etugen, who turned it over too many times in the first period, both teams got to protect the ball. And one thing I noticed about Etugen, they were getting better looks. Yonsei, and also Yonsei, you got to give them the effort, applaud to them, because every time Etugen scored, they just hit them back with a 3 or a layup.
The response is great. They're very fast about it. Again, pest on defense, but then really quick and great on transition back to converting buckets. So there hadn't been that many runs. I mean, if anything, it could have been 2 field goals. That's about as big of a run as we can see.
Yeah, no, it was great to watch. It was for the neutrals highly, highly entertaining, and hopefully it will continue in the third period, because we at the AUBL, we don't want to see a blowout game or blowout games. We want to see tightly contested, unpredictable all the way. That's what builds good stories. That's what builds a good league. And this league off to a flying start for this pilot league competition right here in Hangzhou. And next year and the year after, there's plans to make this a home and away season. But the real league, the league that runs this, will tell you more about that in their announcements later in the year, in terms of how the structure works. This tournament is a major, major learning curve for the real league and also the other competing teams. So let's just look at the moving highlights, and we see, like what Taylor spoke about, that the Yonsei team were very good with steals, were very good with shots and attacking the basket, whereas the Yonsei team was just a little bit disjolted in the first period, but they got it together in the second. And right now, the Yonsei University team coming on court to really, really try to see if they can get back that consistency in this game. Third period, not far away.
Yeah, I mean, their problem now is how to prevent Tushig Elbek from scoring. I mean, he's already knocked down 18 points. He's 6 for 8 from the field. I mean, again, he's captain for good reason. I believe he is MVP of their finals MVP. So you see a couple of personal stats. Lee Junyoung, 7 points, 2 assists, 3 steals.
Inbound for the Yonsei team. They bring it up quickly. They want to get an improvement fast. They want to be in the Final Four. Their colleagues from Korea, the People's Republic of Korea, could be there as well for the 2. Doesn't go down. Good rebound by Etugen.
And back at it again, Etugen. Driving through, and denied entry.
That was a good block.
Yeah, by Lee Eugene.
Etugen being shocked. Yonsei thinking about the shot, goes for the bounce pass. Another bounce pass, keeps it alive, but poked by the one and only Bata Erdin. So it will be Yonsei to inbound this again. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. There's not even a minute played in this third period. Yonsei on the wing, off the fake. Yonsei, turnover.
Ooh, here we come. Here's breakaway. Vardan Erdin with the finger roll. Bunny hopping to 9 points.
1 point lead for Etugen. Now the challenge is, can they get a stop? And I think they were 3-2 zone there earlier, but they go back to man-to-man. Down the middle, catch it.
And back over to Etugen. Here we go. Euro step and a beautiful bucket by number 23, Bayer Munk.
That was a great footwork for the Euro to the tin. And 4-0 run, and that's why they lead by a triple. Yonsei kicks, goes for the triple. Couldn't get that to go down. Etugen with momentum.
Yeah, Yonsei outnumbered by the Etugen players below. That is one stat that they dominate over Yonsei in the first half. And coming around the perimeter, charging foul. Unfortunate, couldn't convert points there. Notice the elbow, I guess, and that's a foul call on Otkan Bayar.
The offensive foul. And is he in foul trouble? He was just checking his numbers. He's got 2, and he's got 12 points. So that's one man you don't want to lose in the game. Yonsei, they have not hit a bucket in this period, and we're coming up to the 2-minute mark of this quarter. So Yonsei gotta get going. Takes it, passes it, shoots it. Couldn't make it. Etugen with a lot of flow at the moment.
Absolutely. Etugen coming right back. Whoa, fires off to the outside. Monk Batar Shogar did not have the look that time, but reset. Yonsei made contact, so there's 18 seconds inbounding with 18 seconds left of the shot clock. Tushig Elbeg in top, spin away. Free throws are a-coming.
And the fans love it, watching the Etugen team. What did we say at the top of the show? They are the fan favorites here in Hangzhou, for the neutrals, that is, apart from the local fans cheering for the home country teams.
Yeah,
but there's 2 home country teams that are out of this competition, which is Shanghai and University of Beijing, and the little man puts it away.
It's very obvious why Etugen is now a favorite amongst domestic and international fans, thanks to this guy right here, Tushig Elbeg, 19 points and 6 rebounds. And really getting a run for their money. He gets the bucket in. And now they're ahead, 49-44.
If you're thinking there's K-pop stars in this house,
Probably.
they look like K-pop stars, but I'm not sure they are. Up, bank, no joy. Etugen picks it up, the scraps. Etugen coming down hard. What can they set up? Drives the lane. Yes, sir! Etugen with the basket from the one and only Buzzball Baterden.
That's 11 points for number 5. Well done for the breakaway lay-in.
Yonsei, they need baskets desperately. Swing, whip, drive, dish. Gives it up and turns it over. No, still alive. Yes, beats the horn. That was, I thought that looked out, Taylor. I thought that was out.
You know what? It looked out to me too. But look, we're gonna let that slide. We've let a couple of those out-of-bound balls slide, but can't win them all. We're not perfect. Etugen 51-46. And Batar Erdin finds Tushig Elbreg from the top. Bounce pass over to the left. Thought about it for a second. He pulls up for the 2. Whoa. Airmails it.
Here they come on the break after Etugen couldn't put it away. Around. Good D by Etugen, but they got to tighten it up. Gets the rebound. Well done. Outlet.
Now Etugen's got the time. They don't have to rush things. As we see the stats, Yonsei 5 for 18, Etugen 4 for 11 from the perimeter. There's a look-away pass, risky pass. Does not work in their favor as there's an interception by Hong San-min.
Etugen just got to keep chipping away at it and don't be too ambitious. They're hitting the good baskets, simple baskets. That's just what they got to do. Yonsei, on the other hand, you know, they look like they haven't woken up. And can they inject the coffee and the caffeine to get going? Good pass. Trying to space it, stretch it. But they're a bit stuck, middle cut. Nice pass, and one! What a basket, what motion, a nice finish. And let's have a look at this again, but we only see the tail end of it.
Oh, it was barely a millisecond. Great find.
Hong Sang-min. Can he convert the three-point play to make this a 2-point ball game? He's getting a bit of an academic lecture on the side there. So 4 points for Sang-min. 1 steal, makes it 5 points for himself. And it is back to a 2-point game, just as Etugen thought they had a bit of a space, not so much.
Yeah, just took Yonsei to knock down two field goals, and that's it. They're only behind by 1, and here it is, like a thief in the night. It is Tushig Elbeg. And another great dish served hot by Barzbel Erdin.
That is a great move. And there was 2 defenders there just looking at him, and he said, yeah, I just split 2 defenders.
Seriously, are there springs in those Under Armour shoes? Like, look at how high he could jump. It's really incredible, the athleticism he has.
He's a great player. And Yonsei thought about the 3, gives it up for the 2. Still outside the arc. Baseline, moving. Oh, and giving it to the fans. That's what I call giving it to the fans.
Yeah, who wants to come in? Who wants to log in?
Yeah.
Ben, you want to join in?
No. I'm quite happy with my seat and my microphone right here. So that was just as careless as you come. And coach is so mad at the moment, and it's not funny. So
Yeah, for good reason.
Etugen have got to take advantage.
Yeah, take advantage of the disorganization, the misfire passes. That's going to get into Yonsei's head for sure. That goes a little bit too strong over the ring.
Yonsei to the corner. They're very hesitant to take the shot. As I say that, on the turn, gets the burn off the bank. Yep, that K-pop looking star clapping her hands. And 53-51. Doesn't feel like 53-51 if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Etugen has the momentum in this game. But again, they're going to control that momentum and the timing. Their bounce pass back and forth, back to Erdin, and that drains it. That's the long 2 for Barzbel Erdin.
There's the referee, Julian, on screen. Straight fade tray, too strong, but they get the on rebound. And Scrappy from the rebounding out. Will they reload? From the wing, they reload. Couldn't get that to go down. Etugen secures it like a panda bear.
Yeah, rare instance where we see Yonsei going in hard for those offensive boards. As we mentioned before, they have it over the taller set of players, 20-9 in the first half. Tushig Elbeg!
And
looks onwards to Barzbel Erdin. He drops a 3 from the top.
I think you said something about the Musketeers this week. So D'Artagnan step up top. Now they're in a hole. Fires. Easy rebound for Etugen. Etugen are just coming with a Mongolian steamroller.
Yeah, absolutely. Neither one has made many perimeter shots, but that's not really a problem for Etugen. And he's going to go back-to-back buckets. It falls out of bounds. Etugen ball still.
What a period for Etugen. And the Yonsei team have only scored 7 points in this period, whereas the Etugen team, 15 points. Amazing.
Erdin, now double team. Comes back out. Candy Cane curls in with the kick out. And pump fake in for the basket. Thank you very much.
And Baella means thank you. So Baella indeed. What a gap they're opening up. Yonsei needs something. Step back 3. Bang! Backs up and hits for the Nai Seal 3-point shot. What a time to come to reduce the gap.
Yeah, we still got a game here. Again, still a lot of time for either end to for Yonsei to tie the score, Erdin to create more insurance. He resets out in the perimeter, and Zorg gonna go in, denied entry. Do not pass go, do not collect 200. It's still Etugen with 14 seconds on the shot clock.
That's great interior defense by...
Ambush from the back.
Yeah, Yonsei, they never gave up. That was what you call good Korean discipline. And they're making key changes from the corner.
Buzzer beater. Don't throw it. That just made me remind me of the buzzer beater, but that was not a buzzer beater.
Yes, from underneath. Fantastic basket for Yonsei. It's a 4-point ball game, and there seems to be a bit of argy-bargy on the court.
Yeah, call foul on number 13. Or
I think it's number 5, I
pushing
think.
foul.
Lee Ju-young committed the pushing foul. And Yonsei called for the timeout. Good job by Yonsei. They were down by 9 at one point, and now they're down by 4 because of that 5-0 run that they hit Yonsei with. So they're making it tight. They must have heard the stats that we call and how they were being quite poor, but they've improved. They just got to find that consistency. Some moving highlights right here, and Etugen finding the open looks, Taylor, to knock down those shots.
Yeah, and you know what? Barsball Erdine, he's not making these easy passes either. He's got great peripheral vision, and he really knows where his teammates are. So he could rack up, he could potentially rack up double-double with all the assists that he's making.
That's Lee Ju-young with 12 points, 2 assists, 3 steals. That's some good numbers there. And for the Etugen team, they just got to have some belief that they can kick on and push off. Their first period wasn't the best, but they're late in the second, and in the third they have owned it.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying consistently with Etugen University. Slow up first quarter, then a comeback. And, you know, maybe we'll see a blitz happen in the fourth quarter like what we saw against Denzhou University.
Etugen to inbound.
Under 2 minutes left, 16 seconds. Erdine knocks it down.
Splash for the catch. And they extend that lead once again. 90 seconds to go before the end of the third period. Up. Oh, foul. Yeah, that was a foul committed by Nyamchot Zorikt because his hands landed on the back. Yeah, that was clumsy.
I like the pocket pass idea as we take a look as Barsball Erdine's 3, knocking it down immediately after timeout. Ain't no rest for the wicked, except for now Lee Hae-sul will go to the bench.
Attacking out, off the fake, backs up, no, gives up the 3, no, gives up the 3, goes for the long 2, knocks it in. Good shot, a bit clumsy though, but a shot is a shot, and that was scored by Yu Jin.
Yeah, the patience worked in their favor, and here's the dribble drive in foul call on An Sun Woo.
Just notice how he's trying to, he can't even stick his tongue out like the Michael Jordan tongue wag because his lip is so banged up. This drive, he had 2 guys on him. A bit of a sell, but hey, animation is animation.
Here he is again, 19 points, 5 assists. Okay, not the double-double, but again, there's still a whole quarter left, so he could be serving those dishes hot later on. We still got 1 minute and 7 seconds left. He's 2 for 2. Score now, 65-58.
One guy who very rarely misses is him, but Erden from the line. Wing, quick shot, catch and shoot. Yes! Through the cords, and they just crawl and crawl and crawl back.
Oh yeah, they're not giving up yet. I mean, there's still plenty of time. Chushik Elbegs ricochets out. Ooh, and turnover back to Etugen, and here we come, another bucket for Etugen University.
That was by Spider-Man Sandak Gorj, the long and gangly man who can do those extended layups. Better than Peter Parker. Ho, 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 ho. They have woken up the Korean kimchi shot from the outside. 3-point ball game.
I love it. Anything goes. Yonsei could tie the score, but here comes an answer back by Tushik Elber. Everybody scores in this quarter.
It's a hot finish. off the fake. Should kick. Stolen. Here they come. 3-on-1 situation. Is that a foul? Ooh, what say you, Taylor Chen?
I'm more focused on the travel call that they didn't call earlier. You even saw, I don't know if you saw, Ben, but they kept signaling. Yonsei players kept motioning to travel, but we take a look here at the Hail Mary shot. I think I saw a little bit of theatrics in that, but they're still deliberating, I believe. Yeah, there's still time.
I wouldn't be surprised if they call that a foul.
They're going to reset the clock just a touch, I believe.
Usok Bayar Otkong Bayar to the line.
On the clock, there's 0.3 seconds left, and he rounds it up to 70 points for the men in white.
That was cray-cray.
That's an understatement. Exciting couple of minutes.
It is.
Yeah.
Look, for us neutrals, it's great to watch, but just trying to understand the calls a little bit better. I mean, there have been some very, very tight ones today. So it was a foul on the three-point line. So he will get 3 bites at the cherry. He's missed one, got one. Can he get 2? He does. Yes, he does. Okay, here they come. But that's it. No time. So a very, very strange quarter. Both teams going on their own respective set of runs. But it was highly entertaining.
Yeah.
Taylor Chen. The third period score, it is Etugen University 71 and also Yonsei 64. What's your opinion of this very, very entertaining quarter?
It was very topsy-turvy, but not in a way where it was sloppy gameplay or turnovers made. I mean, obviously there were turnovers converted to points, but towards the end, I think both sides really found good openings, and not a lot of ISO ball or bully ball that you're gonna expect to see from mainland Chinese teams, but really solid, exciting stuff at the end of this quarter, and we'll see the stats from the third quarter. Overall, shooting percentages now have tied up, as well as three-point shooting. I mean, it's pretty neck and neck besides the rebounds. Etugen still aggressive, taking control over the boards, 29-15. So we'll see if the pendulum swings in Yonsei's favor or Etugen keeps control of this game.
So let's have a look at some highlights here. Enjoy this, everyone. Back in 40 seconds. Lee Yu-jung with 13 points. And Mr. Cutlip with 21 points, 5 assists and 2 steals.
That's crazy.
He's amazing. 6 of 4 now, 6 of 14 from the field. So who can play better defense? Who can transition better? And most importantly, who's got the stamina to get this done?
Oh yeah, I mean, look, both teams are good. Both teams have amazing stamina, but again, holding off on the turnovers, and who's going to be more of a thorn on each other's side.
Off the bounce pass, screen, rolls to the rim, but guarded, protecting, drives, bounce, pump fake, bank, no, rebound, out, off the fake, weaves up, and rolls in and gets the contact. He will get the extra shot. Etugen, this man right here, he may be hurt, but he's definitely not out of any game. Splits that defense. Wide open, that Yonsei defense. And the one and only Barzbol Batar Erden converts the three-point play.
He makes the impossible shots possible. He was, upon landing, you see his back, how arched his back was. Incredible stuff by Erden. They extend the lead to 10 points. Alley-oop pass, and here comes a fight. There's a missile launched by number 6, Kim Sun-woo.
They don't quit.
Nope, can't stop, won't stop.
Yonsei, do not quit. There must be that message in that locker room. Etugen, they've got to be aware of the mindset of the cross, protecting. Takes the shot off the bank, rebound.
Back to Yonsei. Pass from Lee Chu-young. Once again with the handle pulling up too short. Again, Etugen dominant at the boards. That's their 30th overall.
Etugen Euro step kick. Thought about the swing. Hope try to go back door. On the drive, good defense here by Yonsei. Gotta watch that shot clock. Protecting, okay. It's looking a bit messy. Fires! Off target.
Looking a little hairy. He looked like he was going to pass, but there was nobody there in the direction he was looking. A drive in from the right, denied entry. He's going to reset, and there is another missile, but that is off target. Foul. And it's on number 5 of Yonsei University, Lee Chu-young.
The boys from Yonsei got to be a little bit careful because, yeah, quite a few of them in a bit of foul trouble. Actually, 4 major players in foul trouble. So they've got to weather. Got to be careful. Tactical, strategical. Takes the 3 from the wing and one. He gets the long 3. Pump action, bang, rifle, target, fake, take, 3-point make, and gets the extra to come.
That wasn't even a hard jab even for Hong Sang-min. He makes the 3 and he will...
Tushik Elbak, you are the captain for a reason.
Now, PA system is telling us that somebody received a technical foul. So Yonsei will be at the line, specifically Lee Chu-young. I assume it was perhaps, maybe it could have been the head coach receiving a T. I'm not really quite certain. Either way, possession still remains with Yonsei.
They bring it up.
And the men in blue are coming back in. An Sung-woo with a kick out from the perimeter. Lee Chu-young driving in, 9 seconds left, rolls it in from the left.
Yeah, there was a mismatch, and they took full advantage with their long and gangly arms. Etugen, they've got time, mid-range, couldn't get the in to go, and there's a foul, says the referee. And the Korean referee barking, sorry, not the Korean referee, the Korean coach, check that. Barking at the coach. You got to be careful. I mean, the discipline by the coaches has been pretty good in this tournament. There hasn't been any argy-bargy dramas with the coaches. A lot of questions being asked in multiple languages. Okay, but timeout call.
First timeout called by Etugen University. Well, we have 7 minutes, 26 seconds left. Score right now, not on the screen, 77-69.
And Yonsei, I must admit, they are just not going away. They're not playing the best. This is not one of their best games in this tournament. But you know what? They've got that grit between their teeth.
Yeah.
They've got the confidence to take the 3, which they have been doing all game long. Every time Yonsei hit the front, look at that extended layup by E, and puts that away, flips it up and in. Lee Chu-young.
Yeah, I gotta say though, we gotta bring it back to Etugen University. You know, they had a very slow start. They committed a lot of turnovers, but they really ascended to where they are, outscoring their own stats or their own quarter. So 18 to start, second quarter 25, and third one 28 points. So it's pretty neck and neck in this final quarter, 6-5, but they had that steady lead and they do have control of the game. As we take a look, Jun Young, 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists, key player for Yonsei University.
I just feel Etugen in general are just taking better shots as compared to what they were in the first. So that's why they're getting buckets. But Yonsei a little bit sloppy, not as effective from the free throw line as they could be. And really feel, but they're in this. They're only 8 points down and anything can happen. 7 minutes, 20 seconds plus. Inbound, slow. They're counting, the referee's counting. Pump fake. Out. Thought about the shot. Oh, deflection.
Interception. Let's go to Yonsei University, called travel.
Now that's a travel.
Yes, that was indeed. Don't even need to see that in slow-mo.
Yonsei kicking themselves because of that travel. That was just way too rush. Etugen coach saying he must be breathing a sigh of relief on the other side.
Yeah, the players showed a lot of hesitation, so that led to extra steps.
There's a foul. No, shot won't count, but there's a foul as he was trying to redirect. Let's look at this here. Yeah, off the pump fake. Yeah, he got hit by the bottom.
Yeah, there's a hip check there by An Sung-woo. Really silly to do so.
Etugen, bad pass, but they still got it. Good pressure by Yonsei. Cross-court pass. Can't let it go. Goes upstairs. Rebound, gets his own miss. Upstairs again. Nobody there. No, this is being whistled down like no tomorrow. 6:50 to go, 12 seconds.
That pushing foul now gives number 11, An Sung-woo, 4 personal fouls. He might have to be relegated to the bench soon.
Ooh, 4 fouls. That's
You mentioned earlier you got quite a few players on that end.
No. I mean, I was just hoping that they didn't do that because it's not nice to see good players being fouled out. And at the line, he's a rush shot. He's a big man. Usuk Bayar, Otkong Bayer. He has done well. 14 points, this man, with 7 rebounds. Potential double-double. If he can get a couple more boards, puts that away and gives Etugen some confidence. A 9-point lead.
Yeah, we talk about Erdan as well as Jushig Elberg, but you know he's also a key player for the Mongolian team. Might have a bright future ahead as we go back to Yonsei. They closed the gap at one point, but at 2 possessions, even surpassing Etugen, but now, unfortunately, there's an extended lead from the team in white. 2 seconds left. They got to make a move. That launched missile misfires out of bounds. It goes. It's still Yonsei's ball.
That's a fair call. I don't know what Etugen was complaining about. But I do like Etugen's discipline on defense, how they're trying to close out. That's much better, trying to keep it a lot tighter in terms of their D.
14 seconds on the shot clock. Sets a screen for the 3. Off mark, off target.
Etugen got to play smart now. They can't rush. They've got a little bit of a lead. Get to their sweet spot. Don't rush for the shot. Ooh, takes it. Ooh, rebound. Whoa, ouch, that has to hurt as he hit the deck hard. Well, he's holding his back. That is Nyamchot Zorikt.
Ooh, elbow.
Oh, ouch, that hitting the deck. This is NBA floors, don't forget. Look at that.
Yeah, good rebound.
Oh.
Landed on his elbow first. That hurts.
Oh, that has to put some ice on that tonight. 6:01 to go. Still plenty of time for anything to happen in this one. But Etugen want to play in the Final 4 tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone, tomorrow we will have 2 games on the broadcast, semi-final 1 and semi-final 2. Winner goes into the first ever AUBL Final 2025, one-off on Sunday. Hopefully, the whole world will be watching.
Absolutely. All eyes should be on us as history starts now.
I love that. I love that. Stays, shoots, gets it in, and we'll get another one. This is Zorek. Can he be perfect after taking one from the team, hitting the deck with his elbow? Maybe that has made him a better free throw shooter. It has.
Right. And Etigen with some insurance left. Yonsei at the top, finding support on the left side, but Tushig Elberg is applying a lot of pressure, and that is called foul.
I'll tell you what, our referees are a little bit more animated with the calls today.
I love it. I love it. I'm not opposed to it. Look, it's
it's
easier for us to watch, and it makes it interesting for us to call too. But that's going to be Munkbatar Shogar's personal foul.
Are we going with the fouls with Yunse? Nobody fouled out just yet, but number 13, Kang Chi-hun, very, very close.
Yeah, number 10, Hong is logged back in with 4 personal fouls. He's got to be careful with these last 5 minutes because they are still in the game thanks to Kim Sun-woo.
Again, got to defend that perimeter. Etugen hasn't done that very well, consistently well anyway. They want to take the 3 of their own. Protecting, driving, feed to the corner, travel. Yeah, that's a good call.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Yunse have a chance now after that big 3. Can they hit another one to go on a little bit of a run? There's still plenty of time left. They stopped the clock.
Yeah, it's a good relief for Yonsei University. I mean, their goal now is trying to avoid, they got to deny the ball off of Tushig Elbeg. I mean, Erdogan is still on the bench. He will probably come back in with a final couple of minutes. And from the top, the missile launches and hits the target. Acquired. 75 is the points for Yonsei University.
6-point ball game, 2-possession game. Yun Etugen need a basket, a simple one. Fires! Bang! What a big shot from a big man.
On the floor is Yonsei player. Unsure who it is.
It looks like number 6, which is
Kim Sun-woo.
No, that's number 5.
Number 5, Lee Chu-young. He's okay. Anytime you have a hard fall to the back or might have made contact with the back of his noggin, that's always gnarly. So he recovers quickly, but he will be relegated to the bench. Number 8 is going to come in for him for Lee Byung-yob. Oh.
But that big 3-point shot by Munkbatar Sogar, like you, I'm going to borrow one of your words, Taylor. Insurance, indeed.
Lee Byung-yob logging into the game after sitting out for quite some time. There's the setting up the trap at the sideline. Long 2, not confident in handling it. There you go. He's got the space and he takes it to the bank.
Etugen saying, why won't these guys stop? They're just coming and coming. Don't you want to go home?
Hey, this is why we keep calling this game AUBL now. Final couple of minutes. It is Yonsei's ball. Hong Sam-min not confident from the top and swinging it over. There's the pump fake. Long 2 hits the target. Once again, Lee Hae-sul crawling back up into this game, 84-79.
If they hit another shot, Yonsei, I think the coach is going to call a timeout. Got to protect. Got to waste a bit of time. Oh, mistake. They keep it alive. That's lucky. That's so lucky. Fires a 3. Rebound, no. And goes in favor of Yonsei University.
No timeouts called. There's not quite enough of a run for Etugen to call timeout, but I'm sure if they make another bucket here, the men in white will have to call for their second one in the final quarter.
They have to. They need a stop right here, and Yonsei need a bucket. A big, big bucket, or any bucket would do just to trim down the lead anyway.
Yeah, and again, players have foul trouble, but they've been pretty restrained, not getting too physical, but unfortunately, they got a turnover, misfire pass out of bounds. But Etugen's fingers grazes. It's still blue ball, 17 seconds. Kang Ji-woo fires it over to Sun-woo. Driving down middle lane and gets the two. 81 now is the score. 2 possessions behind. They can still make it.
Yeah, full credit to Yonsei, down by 10. And now only a triple separating. Scoops it, hoops it, and some distance. Thank you to the masked man, Buzzball Batan Erden, shall I say, Bayala. Thank you in Mongolian to all the fans in Mongolia on the live stream.
He's now got 26 points and 5 assists. Now Kang Ji-woo stuck, so he got to reset it. Skip pass, pocket pass, no bucket. But free throws are coming for Hong Sang-ming, and fouls are given to Bindera Sandagorj.
What a game we've got here. And our next game, everyone, is at 7:30 p.m. between Tsinghua University, one of the other favorites, and the last remaining team from the People's Republic of China versus Kongguk University, the colleagues of Yonsei University from the People's Republic of Korea.
Can you imagine if this team wins and Kongguk wins? What an interesting matchup. We'll just be going back to Korea for Korean collegiate ball as we see a couple of moving highlights from both Etugen and Yonsei University. Hong San-min with the second free throw.
Gets it to go. Etugen now just got to waste a bit of time, get to a sweet spot. They've been doing that okay in the second half. Can't turn the ball over. Off the fake. Thinking about the three. Attacks the rim and picks up the foul. That was a smart move to the applause of the Etugen University bench. That's it. Yep, there was the hand on the hips right there by number 13 of the Yonsei team, Kung Chi-hun, who's got 9 points.
And he is done for the day, fouled out.
So you got to make your shots, Etugen. And coming on court, Kang Tae-hyun, the man we see on screen. 2.5 minutes to go. Still plenty of time. And Usuk Bayar, Otkong Bayar makes one. 4-point distance between them and Yonsei University. 16 points, 7 rebounds, 5 of 9 currently. Oh, rebound, another charity right there. Because nobody was there for the rebound, and they get the extra 2.
Now, again, the weak point is still showing out for Yonsei University. Ooh, a hard push. Technical foul on Tushig Elbeg.
Wow. Carrying the ball. And that's super interesting.
I mean, Yonsei is certainly not gonna complain. Yi Chu-young will be at the line. Barsbold now will have 3 personal fouls. And Etugen overall has 2 technicals.
I think they're just trying to figure out what's the call.
It appears that Etugen's number 20, Tushig Elbeg, has received 2 technical fouls, and he is out of the game. There's still looking some confusion from the Etugen bench.
But he's still on the court.
No, Tushig Elbeg.
Tushig Elbeg, okay.
That's a huge relief for Yonsei University. But again, you see the Etugen bench still standing up, a little confused, not really know how to react. You see on the top left corner, yeah, it's a tough call.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, but it's what it is.
It is what it is. As we start up again, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Yonsei's ball still. They take that delay of game, hopefully taking advantage, but they're not paying attention to the clock.
Shot clock violation, frustration seeps through the Yonsei bench, and the coach looks on, very calm and collected usually, but today his body language has showed extreme frustration with his team. As we've said many times in this broadcast, they have been very, very inconsistent. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Jabbing, says, come and get me. You want it? Come and get it. Yep. Drive. Not the best pass. Floater off target. And it goes in favor of Yonsei with 97 seconds to go.
Looks like there's a bit of disarray on both sides. Again, both receiving shot clock violations in those two possessions alone. And they stop the clock. Yonsei's ball. Again, this is without Tushig Elberg. And here's the catch and shoot, and that was wet like water!
Makes this a 2-point ball game, lots and lots of time, and a timeout is called. This is the best game of the day, with no complaints about how it's going down. But the referees are going to deliberate on the communication of the calls. Current score, if you're just joining us for the very first time at AUBL, Asian University Basketball League 2025, live from the Binjiang Gymnasium in Hangzhou with me, Ben Ibrahim, and Taylor Chen. It is the Etujin team who lead by a deuce. And again, poor perimeter defense by Etujin. And bang, nice shot by the Yonsei's King Shun Sung Oh, and he's got 16 points tonight, 5 assists, 6 of 13, 4 big 3-point shots for that very tall, lanky young man and talented man as well.
Yeah, granted, in that possession, with that shot made, Etujin was following through with their rotations. That was just a really tough shot that he managed to make. I mean, just as number 5 of Etujin, Barsbo Batar Erdin, he made some of those impossibly made shots. I mean, some things you just can't explain. And here we have a hard-to-explain game here at Binjiang Gymnasium. A small crowd, but a loud one, and very enthusiastic crowd at that.
Will they take a big shot, or will they just waste as much time as they can? But not long to go before the shot clock expires. Off the cross, rises and doesn't make it.
Ricochets out, Lee Chu-young. Over to number 6, Sun Woon. He drives in on the middle. Here's the cut, foul!
No, all good. So 89, 87, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And what Etujin University need to do, protect the perimeter. Don't let them shoot a 3.
And the whistle blows.
Oh.
Offensive foul. Let's take a look at the illegal screen there. Hard contact made by An Sun Woo.
Yep.
And a reminder, number 13 from Yonsei University is also out of the game. That's Kang Ji-woo.
Bodies falling for the Yonsei University team because of foul trouble. Etujin, he's Sang-woo with 6. Oh, nice catch. Pump fake, sneaks it in for some insurance, 4-point insurance. But they'll try to hit a 3.
There's a crossover and deep from the parking lot. It couldn't get the 3, got rejected, sent with interest.
So they're gonna calm things down, waste a bit of time. Over 30 seconds to go. The shot clock on, can't turn the ball over. Etujin University, Yonsei will try to go for the steal, and they foul him. And, ooh, is he got foul trouble? No, he's okay, he's okay. He's only on 3 fouls, the Lee Chu-young. But still a little bit silly.
Yeah, they caught Yonsei's players off guard in that highlight we saw earlier.
This man
he will get it up to 30 points if he gets both of these in.
He's one of my nominees for player of the game. Come on, if you guys player of the game, I'm going to take a photo with him.
Well deserved too. I mean, he's been incredible. Like, unfortunately, Chishig Elbeg, when he was out, you got Erdin picking up the pieces.
They're going to go for a 3.
There's a hand off over on the other side, but return to the left. Turnover back to Etügen.
Etügen can smell victory. They might be in the Final Four. To everybody at home in their home country, Mongolia, a beautiful country, just like Korea as well. But yes, it's about to be a Tasahai victory if they can get it done. Tasahai meaning delicious. The players taught me that. The players of Etügen University taught me that. Ulaanbaatar ignites tonight if they can get the win. Ooh, very rare miss there for Basketball Erdin. 30 points. 30 points.
Yes. Yeah,
Amazing.
I said earlier, yeah. I would say he's most definitely player of the game, despite those ugly free throws just now. 10 seconds, and Yonsei still not giving up. Pocket pass. Here comes the launched missile way over the rainbow. And they stop the clock. It hit out of bounds. Etügen, final possession here at Binjiang Gymnasium.
So it looks like Yonsei are going to be the third casualty, and that's it. That's it. What a victory by Etügen University from Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Second in Group D, and they get the win, battered and bruised. But an excellent second half from them. As for Yonsei, they're going to lick their wounds and say, we didn't play consistent basketball. But these two teams gave us the best game of today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, it's a huge disappointment. They played to their strengths and to their game these last two matches, but Etügen just really throwing just problems after problems. They've been nothing but just relentless towards Yonsei University.
Final score right here, Etügen University 93, Yonsei University 87. Those are the stats, and a lot of 23 pointers scored in this game. And the Etügen team much better in working the boards. Taylor Chen.
Yeah, and you know what? Look, Yonsei had an incredible debut in AUBL. Big thanks to head coach Yoon Ho-jun as we figure out player of the game. Probably wouldn't be surprised, but we'll find out from MC Frank.
Who is it, Frankie?
Number 5, 获得本场比赛跨国最佳单场球员奖的是来自俄图根大学5号 Basketball. Welcome.
And it's official. Basketball Erdin. What a story. Couldn't play in the last game because he was injured, and he's playing today. He's the best player of the game. 30 points. Super impressive, and his English is pretty good. I think he'll have no problem executing the interview in English with Zoe, a social media manager and courtside interviewer, post-game interviewer. Over to you, Zoe.
感谢您收看亚洲大学生篮球联赛的比赛直播。那么站在我身边的是在刚刚比赛中拿到30分、3篮板、6助攻的，获得本场比赛最佳球员奖，由夸克呈现的球员。Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching AUBL. Now standing beside me, he just got 30 points, 3 rebounds, and with 6 assists, got the Player of the Game award from Etügen. Wow! Say your name to the camera.
Basketball.
How do you feel right now?
I feel great. It was a really tough game, really physically. It was a high score, both teams. They shoot a lot of, finally we got win. That's it.
他 告诉我他现在感觉很棒，刚刚的比赛非常激烈，身体对抗非常的强，对手也表现得很好。相信球迷们都是通过夸克了解到 AUBL， 了解到这么多优秀的大学生球员，相信他一定有很多话希望对支持他的球迷说。I believe all the fans supporting you and the family, the friends supporting you through the live streaming. Is there any message you want to send to your family, your fans, your friends?
Thank you for cheering me and keep supporting me and us. I love you.
谢谢所有人为他加油打气，我爱你们，这是他对所有支持他的球迷、家人和朋友说的话。Thank you.
Thank you.
What a game that was. Quarterfinal number 3 turned out to be the closest game of today for AUBL 2025 in the quarterfinal series with one more quarterfinal to come. It was a great game. Suspense, nobody knew what was going to happen. And in the end, Etugen took that one 93-87. Before we just talk a little bit about the numbers, Taylor Chen, your thoughts? You're smiling from ear to ear.
No, I mean, look, I'm just grateful for an exciting game, and it was a comeback for Yonsei, but it was a little too late, too little, too late. They couldn't stop the flame from growing. That is Etugen University. I mean, look, they played hard and they guarded hard, but the thing is, their strong suit is not their rebounds, and clearly that was the case, 38-22. And you know what? Credit to where credit is due. They shot a lot. They're not shooters. They don't make a lot of shots. They don't make a lot of attempts. So they played to Etugen's game today.
Well, even though basketball, Batar Eden got the player of the game with 30 points and 3 rebounds. Also credit to Tushik Elbek, 28.7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. But that's where we're going to leave it, everyone. We're just going to say good evening, and please come back a little bit later when, you know, the Tsinghua University team take on Congo. We'll see you soon.